understand your price, my cousin said you can even do it for 5k. So why are you charging this amount? Here we go again. If you're a designer, you have probably heard those lines before. And if you're not careful, this one sentence will have you second guessing yourself, bashing your price, or even doing free work for exposure. But nah, you're not gonna do that. Today, I'm going to share with you exactly how to respond when a client says you are too expensive, they cannot afford it, they have a cousin that will do it for 5k. So this is how you are going to tackle the issue so that you can keep your confidence and your money. I am Deborah, your graphics design bestie, and I'll walk you through the best ways to handle this situation when a client says you are too expensive. So this is how you do it. No begging, no arguing, no unnecessary price cuts. Let's get right to it, okay? And why clients think you are too expensive. Before we jump into the responses, first, let's try to understand why do clients even say this. Is it that number one, they don't understand the value of your work? They see design as just putting text and pictures together, but in reality, we all know it's a skill that helps a business to grow. Number two, they are comparing you to cheaper options. Maybe they have a cousin's neighbor's son who is doing design for 2k, so they think your price is too high. Number three, they genuinely can't afford you, and that's okay. Not everybody will be able to work with you, and that's part of the process. So before you even reply, take a moment to understand why they said it first. This will help you to respond confidently. Now, let's jump into the juicy part. What do you actually say? How to respond when a client says you are too expensive. So for scenario number one, that's the client who doesn't understand the value. If the client says something like, you're charging 100k for a logo, or because you just want to draw something simple, here's what you will say. This response is, you can tweak it, adjust it to fit whatever the situation is, okay? So you can say something like, I totally understand what you mean now, and I understand where you are coming from, but my work isn't just about drawing or making simple nice. Also, it's about making sure that I create a brand identity that helps your business to stand out and from your competitor, and also attract the right customers. A well-designed logo or flyer, it gets to increase your credibility and trust, and you even get to attract clients. And all this directly impacts your sales. I, as a professional, I focus on quality that lasts and not just a quick drawing. This is a response you can use, but I'm going to give you a formula that you can also apply so it will fit any scenario of whichever design case. You want to ensure that your response includes number one, acknowledgement. Don't agree that it's expensive or not. Acknowledge that you understand where they are coming from. Oh, I understand you. Oh, I get what you mean. I understand where you're coming from. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the benefits this service brings. The next step would be like, oh yes, I get where you are coming from, blah blah blah, all those. Then you mention your service in line to the benefits. Getting this brand design package, or by getting this logo package, you get to help your business stand out. You can see it's in benefits. You get to make your business unique, or maybe it's a flyer. I can say I'm going to get a professional flyer that is going to attract people at the first look. We all know that people's attention span is short on social media, so you are going to get a very attractive, beautiful flyer that will attract people on the first look, to force them to stop scrolling and to actually have a look at what you have to offer. And this is going to help you to increase your sales, increase your customers, and increase engagement too, because people definitely like a beautiful flyer. You can see that I'm mentioning the benefits. So you also want to make sure that all the benefits, you know that it will be sweet to this business owner or to the person you are talking to. Make sure you mention them. And if you know a specific problem that they are approaching you for, like for instance, I had a client who approached me because the design, she once had a logo that was done by one that was doing internship also. So the design was just so blurry and all that. So she came to me and like, oh, this logo design is looking blurry, it's not professional. I'm not able to use it for my branding and it's really causing issue. We spoke and discovered that problem that she had. And I mentioned my price. While trying to tell her why this package costs this amount, I made sure I mentioned the problem she had. Like, you are going to get a logo that is clean and clear, that you are going to be able to use on any platform, no matter how big or how small, that you'll be able to use on t-shirt, you'll be able to use on banner, you can be able to use on something as small as a sticker and it will not be blurred. You can see that I'm mentioning the benefit and like the solutions the services offer. So that's what you also want to do. Then finally, you get to reiterate and tell them that you are a professional in this field. You can share your testimonials, like the person I worked with last, this was the result she was able to get and all that. So points you can use to respond to this question. So you can see that this formula actually works for any scenario. So one is you are going to acknowledge, oh yeah, I understand where you are coming from. You try to mention the benefits that your services offer. Mention that problem they have and the solution that your service is going to offer to combat that challenge they have in their mind that is making them come to you in the first place. Then back it up with like testimonials or the results you've gotten in the past, and try to clear up any notion or doubt they have. By the time you craft your message, see that you have a solid reply to give to the client. If you are finding this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button right now, because I have many more tips and strategies coming your way that will help you build a successful graphics design business and career, and you definitely don't want to miss it. So for scenario number 2, in which the client is comparing you to the cheaper option. For this scenario, clients can say something like, but I have a cousin that can do it for 5k. So a response you can give is that, well, that's totally fine, but before you decide, you want to ask yourself, will they give you a unique high quality design that will truly represent your brand? Is that cousin, is he qualified to create something that actually stand out in a professional and memorable way? And you know, this field that you're in is very competitive. You don't want to do something that is so below average that people just swipe off you, or that people just easily skip you. With this cheaper option, you're even risking getting like a generic design that does not reflect your business values. And to make it worse, it can even be something your cousin found on Google, and it can open you to like copyright issues that can lead to lawsuits. I want you to know that a cheap design might look fine for now, it won't age well. Your logo and your branding, they are the foundation for all the marketing you do, and if it's not properly thought through, you can end up having to redesign in few months, and that means wasted time and money. With an amateur logo design, you cannot build your brand consistently. I know that as a business owner, you would want to grow your business across different platforms, and you wish to expand in the future. By going for this average amateur design, this can affect how customers even perceive you, and it limits your ability to scale and even attract right clients. And you might even end up with like a file format that is not flexible in scaling. That may just be a file format that just looks cool as a digital logo, but when you want to use it in the real world, it's blurry and it's useless. But at the end of the day, it's not about the pricing. I want you to know that this is a long-term value and investment, and I really want you to think about the decision you're about to take. The response I gave, if you're a business owner with correct sense, you will see that this feedback would make you want to sit down, and you actually want to make the client to sit down and think of the risk they're about to take. So, formula. The formula you can use for this scenario is that first thing you want to do is acknowledge. You don't want to go the all defensive. So at first you want to be like, okay, I understand what's happening. Then you tell them to think about, okay, I want you to actually think about the decision you're about to take, because this can lead to, then you mention the risk of cheaper options, especially risk that you know is very powerful, and business owners or that client will not want to be involved in something like copyright issues, getting sued. No businesses want that, right? Not be able to scale. No business wants to be small. Okay, so you are going to mention the risk. Then you also mention the benefits of them coming for your own service and what you have to do. And you want to end it with an option of you are not forcing them, but they should sit down and think about it. That's what you want to do. And the thing is, if they still insist on doing the cheap work from their cousin, let them go. And not for everyone. Remember, your design or whatever design you do for a client, it's not just look good today. You should also help them grow their business for years to come. Okay, so that's why we are coming to you as a professional designer. So scenario number 3, clients who genuinely can't afford. Now there are some clients that they really can't afford you, and you hear them saying something like, oh, I really love your work, but 150k is too much for a bit too much for me right now. I really can't afford it. So for situations like that, when you see that the person genuinely cannot afford you want to say something like, oh, I totally understand and I get it. If the full price is a bit too much for you to pay upfront, I can offer like payment plan where you can pay in like 2 or 3 installments, so you can still get the quality design you need without having to pay everything upfront. And this is a flexible way for you to even manage your budget while investing in the success of your business. So does that sound like something that would work for you? Now, formula. The formula behind this response is that if you see that they genuinely want to work for you and they cannot afford it, provide payments installments option for them. If that's something you can do, you can create like a payment plan where they can pay in 3 installments, pay a bit of a percentage upfront, then maybe drawing and towards the end. So if it's a serious client that really want to work with you, they would want to opt in for that option. So yeah, in that way you're not really sending the client away. That way they, how am I saying that way? But you get what I mean. They will understand that, okay, this designer genuinely wants to help my business and is giving me like a flexible payment option. That's one thing you can do. So the formula is acknowledge, oh, I really understand what you're going through. Budget is really something we consider and all that. then you offer alternatives or options for them, maybe like a payment plan on paying in installments, and you offer that to them and ask, what do you think, is this something you can work with? And that's the formula that will work for you. By using this, please ensure that the clients understand that they are investing in high quality design and that this investment is for their brand future and brand goals. So you want to make sure they feel like they are making the right decision. So while you provide that payment or plan option for them, also support it with the benefits and the things they will be getting, like the benefits of them investing in that.
You also want to ensure that you always set clear terms for payment plans, like the due date, late fees, consequences for missed payment, so as everything is professional and you get to protect yourself.
So add that to the formula. Scenario 3B, what's your budget? But use it wisely. Now, if a client genuinely wants to work with you but still can't afford your full rates, that means the payment plan is gone, it's not working with them, you can ask them, what's your budget? Maybe we can create a smaller package that fits your needs. But before you go start slashing your price, make sure you're also adjusting the scope of the work to match their budget. You cannot deliver a whole full branding for just 10k. Instead, you can offer a more focused service, maybe like a logo design with like a simplified maybe mini brand package, something like a simplified version, but always maintain the quality you are known for. With this method, you are still providing value, but just like in a smaller scale. So I think that's the formula to it. Ask their budget and adjust the package to their budget. And a pro tip here is that when you are setting like a budget-based package, be clear on what is included so they will understand the limits of what they are getting, and always stick to your word. Don't be afraid to walk away if the offer still doesn't feel quite right. And talking about walking away, the walk away response when to say look. Listen, not every client is your client. If they don't respect your pricing or they just want cheap work, sometimes the best response is, I completely understand if this isn't the right fit for you. If you ever decide to invest in high quality design that aligns with your vision, I did be happy to work with you, Stephanie. This response works like magic because some clients, they will suddenly find the money when they see that you are not desperate. And here's the thing, walking away doesn't mean you are being rude or you are turning down clients. It's also about valuing your time and setting boundaries that will protect your business and your peace of mind, okay? And I want you to know that pricing isn't just about the numbers, it's also about confidence. If you don't believe in your price, clients won't either. So the way you say your price also determines whether people see you as an expert or as someone they can still negotiate down. So you want to say your price with certainty, nervous energy. Don't justify, present the value first and stand by it. Bam. And if they still say no, let them go. The right clients respect quality. And if you are still struggling with pricing or always feeling like you are undercharging, I get you. Watch this video on 5 pricing secrets every graphist needs to know. Yeah, that video provides you with everything you need so that you'll be able to charge what you are worth. So make sure you click here to watch. The worst thing you can do is to apologize for your pricing, saying something like, sorry, it's expensive, or I can lower it if you want to. This makes you look like you're unsure of your value, and if you don't believe your own price, why should they? High value clients, they pay for expertise and not just a price tag. So charge what you are worth. Stand by it. Never be afraid to let the wrong client walk away. And please make sure you provide something of quality. You cannot charge high valued amounts for low quality work. It will not work, okay? So you also want to ensure that you are bringing quality to the table. Alright, if you like this video, share it to your fellow designers. Subscribe for more strategic tips like this. Drop a fire emoji in the comments if you are ready to charge with confidence. Don't forget to watch the next video, and I will see you in the next video.